meet the future you. Our life is shaped by our mind, and everything you have in your life right now, what you're wearing, what you're doing, how you're being, how much money you have in your bank account, you created. And if you don't like it, you need to change it. And to quote Dr. Seuss, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, and you can steer your life any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where to go. I had that quote on the window of my office when I was down in Coast Harbour. I loved it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Morning Mindset. This is the 4th week of our 5 series on living life by your design rather than just existing by default. It's about living intentionally, and today is about you meeting the future you. Before you can do that, though, you need to reflect on your past. What does that even mean, right? And before we go there, I want to share another quote with you from Albert Einstein. You can learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. But the most important thing is not to stop questioning. And I love that because I've been asking questions and I've been curious my whole life. So I have some questions for you now. If you were to reflect on your past, would you say you'd grown at all? Would you think you've evolved in any way? And there are 7 things out of many, obviously, that you can do to check. And here's the ones I think are quite good. So the first one would be, how good are you at listening to other people? Are you listening to hear what they're saying? Or are you listening to them to stop talking so that you can say your part? Because there's a big difference. The second point is, who do you know that does that? And what do you think you do has that for confrontation? 3, can you compliment yourself and feel good about it? Or do you feel like you're lying or making it up? Point 4, can you be honest and direct with your wants and needs? Or do you manipulate people around you to get them met instead? 5, can you stretch your comfort zone, step outside it, so you're constantly increasing your capability and confidence? And 6, how about excuses? Which ones do you consistently use? But here's a bigger question. What anger are you holding on to that's sabotaging you? And can you let it go? Because holding on to anger, no matter how justified you think it is, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. In fact, keeping anger in your mind and body is like keeping acid in a metal tub. It's not going to work because the acid reacts with the metal and dissolves it. How does that relate to us? Well, acid is like the anger in your body, and the metal tub is the body, the mind, the vehicle. And just as the acid eats away at the metal, so too does anger eat away at you and your body and mind. And that can never be a good thing. All right. So can you redefine your anger instead? And can you redefine your past? Yes, it'll be hard and feel impossible and uncomfortable, and you won't want to let things go because you want people to be punished. But drinking poison. Ask yourself how holding on to it is really serving you. Because you can't be angry enough to ignore it. It's done, it's gone, it's history. And the main reason I let go of my anger and my feelings of unworthiness, if you know my story, my trauma from rejection, and it was difficult, I let it go because all of those hurts and those things were only limiting me. It wasn't limiting them. It was keeping myself stuck, feeling hurt and rejected and unhappy, and living a life less than ordinary because of it meant they were still controlling my life, controlling my feelings, controlling my sense of worth, controlling how I treated myself and how I limited myself. And then I woke up one day and I thought, forget that. So I disconnected energetically. I took their power away by healing those parts of me and sending their wounded behavior back to them. I honored myself enough to reset and start again. Only this time it was by my way, my rules, my life. Before I did the work on my mind, it was on all those things I didn't have and who I wasn't and what I couldn't be. And as soon as I changed that and got my mind thinking right, just like I got my body fit, I got my mind fit by releasing all that acquired negativity and crushing anything that limited me. I got mind fit, and I kept thinking mind fit, so I could deal with anything with confidence. And I developed strategies to stay that way. So I want the same for you too. I want you to think about where you are now is probably on the other side of something, which means you've already done the hard work. You're still here. You've survived. It may not be pretty and you may be struggling, but you're still here. And that, my friends, is fantastic, because now, even with just a small shift in perception, a minor change in the way you see things, I promise you, you can turn your life around. And I can totally see that for you. And when that happens, How's it going to impact the rest of your life? Let's fast forward 6 months and look back at the changes you've made in the area you chose to reset. If everything you could possibly have hoped for has happened, how does that look for you? What's changed? What's proved because of it? And what's the impact of that? Not just on you, but on everybody else. Write that out. Write out what it looks like for you, and add anything else that you'd like to see get better. And to keep your mind fit, here's an anagram using the word evolve, because today has been about, and this week has all been about evolve. So E for evolve into your true self by being willing to change your V for vision. Give yourself permission to dream. Dream of great things, with O being the opportunity to grow every day. And L to leverage the skills and capabilities you have so you can value yourself and your message, express yourself honestly, so that you can expand your voice, because you really do matter. Your voice matters, your feelings matter, your stories matter. And I want you to know that I see you, I hear you, and I care about you. And you are enough. And I will end this training today with another Dr. Seuss quote. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? And that's it for me today. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow. Well, I am working tomorrow. Next week, we're going to be transforming. It'll be our last week, and I have got some great things coming up for you. So I thank you, as always, for being here. I do truly appreciate your support, and I'm super grateful for your time. And if you found this helpful, motivating, I would love to leave some feedback in the group or anywhere that's on social media. And if you want to help others change their lives for the better too, you can do that by sharing these mini teachings with those you know who benefit. And if you want to keep up to date with the latest trainings, be sure to join my online community and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My greatest wish, as always, is for you to be MindFit, so you can live your best life, and you can live it with passion. Reset, be authentic, and be you. And there are comments. Woohoo! Well, that's a bit late. Join my online community and join YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. Help me share the message. High Tech Mother says, good morning, Coach Pamela. I love that message. Thank you, High Tech Mother. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mark Sullivan. And happy birthday, Mark Sullivan. That Dr. Seuss quote sums up life beautifully. It sure does. It's been on my office door for years. And anger in your body, redefine your anger. That's super powerful. 100%. 100%. Mark Sullivan says, the stronger the acid, the quicker it dissolves the metal, just like more anger dissolves us. That's actually really profound. I love that. I love that, Mark. Sebastian says, reclaiming your power is life-changing. Yes, it is. Why live a life less than ordinary? And High Tech Mother says, that's right, I'm still here. Damn straight. You are. Awesome. Yeah. I love that everybody's tuning in from all different places. Parker's just coming from Facebook. I see you too and care about you too. Oh, thank you, Parker. And Mark Sullivan on YouTube. I have a list of your anagrams and I love them. Yay! Thank you. And Amelia, hope I'm saying that right, from YouTube too, says, this is awesome, Reset. Okay, Coach. Thank you. And High Tech Mothers on YouTube too. Beautiful messages. Fantastic. Yay! Thank you, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you next week for our last week where we transform.